What's up, guys? I'm just going to make a video. I'm working on one of my projects that I just got. I was given it about 2 years ago, and I never went and picked it up, and it just kind of been one of those things that I wasn't really interested in at the time. I was wanting to get a hot rod, which that's what I have. I have the 41 Ford over there. That's my hot rod. It's a daily driver. There's nothing that I can do to it really, but drive it and enjoy it. So I've been kind of wanting a project and don't have the money to buy one right now because we just started the shop back. So what got this stirring with me was me and Aaron were riding down the road the other night, about two or 3 weeks ago. We were riding down the road, and somehow this song crossed my mind, and I asked Aaron if she had ever heard it. And this is back when I was younger, but it was this song, I think it was like Oh Yeah or something. I can't remember the name of it, but it was by a guy called DJ Smurf. If you're from the Atlanta, Georgia area, you probably know DJ Smurf. No, it's called Oh Lord, Oh Lord, OHLAWD, something like that. So I put it on the radio. You know, I'm a Christian, the Lord changed me, stirred in my heart. So a lot of times I don't listen to nothing but Christian music, but I decided I was going to put it on, go back to my days when I was riding around in my mom's Bronco 2 with house speakers in it. So I put it on the radio, and Aaron's like, "Oh my Lord, this is horrible. Like, this just does not sound good at all." And I was like, "Well, your Jeep don't have no bass, so it's like a bass mix, so you ain't gonna hear it." And I was like, "You know what?" I was like, I want to get me a mini truck and build it like I sat in school and drew for years. When I was 14 or 15, my dad said, "We're going to get a truck, and we'll get you a truck, and we'll work on it, and it'll be a father-son project. We'll work on it, and it'll be yours when you turn 16 to drive." Well, when I turned 15, didn't have one, didn't ride around, didn't have nothing to build. So then 16 came around, and I was like, well, maybe they're just going to give me a truck that's running driving. But the whole year that I was 15 and I was sitting in school, supposed to be doing my schoolwork, I was drawing. I might drop a link of the 2 drawings that I have. And I used to put the TriStar wheels on all of them because they were easy to draw. These 2 don't have wheels on them yet. I had never decided what wheels to draw on them. But it was the 2 paint jobs that I flipped back and forth on. And I decided that I wanted to get a mini truck and build one. Well, like I say, I thought my dad was going to get me one and we were going to build it, and I never seen one. So I ended up thinking that when I turned 16, I was just going to get one that was running and driving. Well, 16 came around, I didn't get one. I didn't have the nerve to go ask my dad why I didn't have a truck. I had done looked in like the Auto Trader. I kept one at school, and I sat and I looked through the Auto Trader, and I was circling like 79 Ford Couriers and like $800, $900 trucks that were like probably beaters, but I didn't care. I didn't want nothing new. I wanted something like that to build. And well, when I turned 16 and I didn't get one, I asked my dad, I got up the nerve and I asked him, I said, "Dad," I was like, "why ain't we got a truck?" And he said, "Well, I talked with your mom, and your mom said that you need to get a job and buy your own." I said, "Well, I can't get a job and buy my own because I don't have nothing to drive." He said, "Yeah, you can drive Grandpa's 74 4-door. I would say the color, but it's baby poop green. But that ain't what they called it. And it was like almost the color of these walls in here. So I got that and I started driving it, and I ended up getting a Ford Courier later, that my mom bought me out of the junkyard. My actual biological mom, she had bought me, and I had it for a while, and I remember sitting in it, and I had the lamp sitting up on the steering column the night I got it, and I was in there cleaning on it and just working on this truck, and I smelled something burning, and I couldn't figure out what it was because I had the lamp shade off of the lamp, and it was just sitting on the steering wheel, leaned up against the back of it, and I smelled something burning, and I was like, what is that? And then I looked, and the light bulb had melted to my sun visor, the vinyl on the sun visor. But I drove that truck for a little while and ended up getting rid of it. So I never really got to build the truck that I wanted, and like I say, somebody gave me this truck, and it has a lot of meaning to it. This truck has a story where the brother bought it, and he took it, re-cleaned it up, kind of like Pimp My Ride, repainted it, got it running wheels, all this stuff, and he had bought it from his brother. Well, his brother came over for a party after it was done, but he didn't know that his brother had did all this, and he had it under a cover in the garage, and he told his brother, we got to go get something, so here, take the keys, go get the truck out of the garage. And he walked in the garage, and the truck was under a cover. He just like turned around, they had it on video and everything, he walked back out, then he turned around, went back in, and he uncovered the truck, and he was like mad. And he said something to his brother about it, and his brother said, I'll sell it back to you for like $6,000 or something. But he didn't end up buying it back. Well, later on, I don't know how much longer after this happened, the friend of mine that bought the truck from his brother, well, his brother got killed in a motorcycle accident. So his brother's had this truck for years, and the motor's bad. Supposedly, it smoked real bad. He thinks it might need rings. So, like I say, he told me I could have this truck, and he gave it to me. So after I got this wild hair that I want to build a mini truck, and plus I don't have a project, and I don't have money to buy one, since I got one that was given to me, I'll get it, and I can do all the stuff that as a kid I would do for free right now until later on. Then I can put some money into it. I don't plan on putting a lot, but I do want to get this truck back up and going. And Erin's already told me that if this truck gets going before her truck, I'm in trouble, which all she's waiting on her truck is some wheels. Like I say, waiting on money before we buy some wheels. So what I'm doing to this truck is all free. I'm in here today because I'm waiting on the car come back from blast, which will be next week. Because I heard from our sandblaster, and he said it would be next week before I got it. So I'm just in the shop piddling around with this truck, cleaning it up. I guess that's enough talk. 8 minutes in, I'm going to flip around and show you guys the truck. So this is it. It's a 88 Mazda B2200. It's all stock, except for kind of little interior upgrades, the wheels, and then the bumper area. So this is a custom bumper thing that he bought with the headlights hidden in there. I found out this morning off of a B2200 web page, or a B22 group. His brother told me that he thought this bumper was like off of a different vehicle, and that it was flipped upside down or something, and it came with brackets. It was a kit you could buy. So this bumper is actually off of like a 92 through a 95 Toyota 4x4 four-wheel drive truck. And it's not flipped, but this is it. Because I was trying to find one so I could, see if they made them or whatever, that I could get the bumper. They do make the bumper, but they don't make this lower piece chrome. They make it paintable. So I did find that out this morning. And I'm fixing to start taking stuff off the engine. I think when I get done with it, I'm going to put the Weber on it and do away with all this vacuum. Because, I mean, look at all that vacuum stuff off this. It's everywhere. And I heard you can do away with it. I've been doing some research. I threw the battery in it and got in there and turned it over, but it wouldn't turn over. And I also listened to what CD was in the radio. It had some surf shop. I'll put a picture down below of what the truck looked like when it was complete and new after he got done with it. He gave me the factory wheels. There's the chrome. He didn't want me to lose it, so he went ahead and took it off of the lip here. The bar was rusted and gone for the surfboards. He had 2 surfboards that laid on the back. It has the tailgate. The latch has been moved onto the inside, which is nice because you can let this top down and you can lock it and then you can't get in. The bumper area has been filled in. And this is the factory roll pan. It's just where the bumper comes through. They filled it in, so it looks nice and clean. I'm going to keep it the same way. I thought about moving this exhaust up, dual exhaust, moving it up and having it come out of the panel here, but then I don't know what I'm going to do with my tag just yet. Stock ride height. It has 17-inch wheels on it. The interior is pretty clean. He had these seat covers made. They're neoprene, like custom. He had the ones in the back, which are still nice and bright. You can open up. The carpet looks great. Got this tool area under here. You open it up. There's the jack and the lug wrench and all the stuff still in here. A Mazda repair manual there. Let's see. Dash is pretty decent. It's got a couple little cracks. It's still got the book in here. A piece of plastic from somewhere. The book in there for the Mazda. I mean, it's super clean. Got the Sony Explode radio. It does still work. And everything. Console still good, works. He asked me if I would make a promise that I would keep his brother's business card in here, which it is. It's inside that Bible in there that was in there. It's going to stay with the truck. I'm going to walk on the other side and open the other door. I had to oil the hinges. I had to oil the window for the window to go down. I'll make sure it don't hit. And so it's got these pedals, and this is pretty cool because I had been seeing them on Facebook Marketplace lately. But it has a custom shift knob, and he had these made to keep the steering wheel from getting messed up. But the custom shift knob that he had made for it, 5-speed with reverse. It's got the carbon fiber and the traditional GT Grant, nice mahogany steering wheel. So I'm gonna keep them covered up here while I work on it because I don't want nothing. Headliner's great. Really, really good. Door panels are good. It's looks really great. I am like extremely happy and glad that I got it. So I had it up in the air earlier because I'm fixing to start pulling this stuff off. Like I said, I've already started taking this off, but I decided to stop and do a video. So I'm getting ready to take the hood off. But when I had it up in the air earlier, just looking under it, just seeing what it was, I told my son I'm going to lower it. And I lowered the front for free. So I got it. It's up right now, but watch how much. This is where it was normally. Actually, it was a little bit higher. It was about like that. So I turned the torsion bars down 2 notches, and this is what we got. So it's a lot lower than the rear. It's like 4 inches difference. To do the back, you had to get the 4-inch lowering blocks, and that'll be later. But right now I'm keeping it kind of jacked up, but I'm fixing to start pulling this stuff off. I know a lot of you guys are Camaro guys, but anyways, that's what I'm working on right now till the car comes back from blast. Gotta go do a porch tomorrow, so I'm gonna be doing that. Didn't want to go today because it's kind of cold outside. But anyways, love you guys. God bless you all, and I'll see you on the next video.